presence of mind is the ability to think calmly and quickly in a challenging situation. It's the ability to respond to unexpected events without losing composure or becoming overwhelmed by emotion. The history of humankind is replete with examples of individuals who demonstrated presence of mind, often in dire and life-threatening circumstances. Here are some of the greatest examples of presence of mind throughout history. Chesley Sully Sullenberger. In 2009, Captain Chesley Sully Sullenberger piloted US Airways Flight 1549, which struck a flock of birds and lost both engines shortly after takeoff. With no time to return to the airport, Sullenberger quickly assessed the situation and decided to ditch the plane in the Hudson River. Thanks to his quick thinking and calm demeanor, all 155 passengers and crew survived the ordeal. Aaron Ralston. In 2003, Aaron Ralston, an experienced mountaineer, was hiking alone in Utah when a boulder pinned his right arm to the canyon wall. With no hope of rescue, Ralston made the difficult decision to amputate his arm with a dull pocket knife. Despite the excruciating pain and the danger of bleeding to death, Ralston remained focused and composed throughout the ordeal, ultimately saving his own life. Jack Daniel. Jack Daniel was the founder of Jack Daniel's whiskey, and one of the greatest examples of presence of mind in history. In 1911, he arrived early at work and tried to open the safe, but he couldn't remember the combination. Frustrated, he kicked the safe, breaking his toe, which later became infected and ultimately led to his death. Despite the pain, Daniel continued working and never let the accident affect his work. Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass was a former slave and a leading abolitionist in the United States. In 1845, while still a slave, Douglass was traveling on a train when a conductor demanded to see his papers. Instead of producing the documents, Douglass boldly claimed that he was a free man and that he had every right to travel where he pleased. His confidence and quick thinking convinced the conductor, who let him pass without further question. Neil Armstrong. Neil Armstrong was the first human to set foot on the moon in 1969. As he was stepping out of the lunar lander, his heart rate spiked due to a technical malfunction that was causing the lander to sink into the moon's surface. Despite the danger and the weight of history on his shoulders, Armstrong remained calm and composed, ensuring that the mission was a success. Whether facing danger, making difficult decisions, or dealing with unexpected events, those who possess presence of mind are better equipped to handle whatever comes their way.